I looked at one of Caroline's fingerprints and I immediately knew helping people was not just her job, it was part of her identity. Here's how. Fingerprint patterns show how we think about things, which is almost always translated into what we do, like the jobs we have, interests, hobbies, and future plans. Caroline has 9 loop fingerprints and 1 arch. And that single arch is on her index finger, the finger that's all about personal identity and beliefs. Ulnar loops, with the opening towards the pinky, are the most common fingerprints. Almost everyone in the Western world has at least a couple of them, and it makes sense when you look at what they signify. Loops are all about belonging, getting along with others, and being part of a group. To generalize a bit, if you have a lot of loops, you're a team player, like to socialize, and are adaptable. Most importantly, you need to connect with other people. Caroline has 9 ulnar loops, and that's true for her. But her index finger is special. That's where her arch is. Arches are earthy and they prioritize security, family, loyalty. They're about supporting others and helping, often using practical skills. There's also a bit of caution and inhibition there. So work-wise, let's start her story with her arch print. Caroline came into this world as someone who wants to support others, to help. She double majored in IT and sociology, both for different archy reasons. And she wanted to be a social worker, but she took a job in IT because she was worried about her finances. But at work, she's bored sitting at a computer all day, so she frequently finds herself running around the office, networking, and making connections with coworkers. In fact, she started using those connections to solve problems. For instance, Caroline heard one coworker talking about some functionality they needed, and she immediately thought of someone on another team who could provide it. So she brought them together. She calls herself an IT matchmaker. It's like useful socializing. She might actually be a regular matchmaker too, since I think she's trying to set me up with someone also on brand. Finally, I asked what she might like to do in the future after retirement, and she told me she would love to be an auto mechanic, but she just worried that she would get bored sitting under cars all day and not interacting with people. See, once you know what you're looking for, Caroline's story makes perfect sense. Your index fingerprint might have been pointing you in the right direction your whole life, and you just didn't know how to read it. So what's on yours?